Okay. So it has to be that new thing. The gloves. Jesus. No prints.
Oh, wait. She took Edgeworth's knife.
Right.
She didn't bring her own murder weapon.
Oh,
that's true. If it was premeditated, she wouldn't have grabbed it. She wouldn't have grabbed a knife out of someone else's toolbox.
Good fucking go. Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know.
Yeah, I don't think you're that smart.
That's a knife. The knife.
Okay, you actually got me on that. That was a good
Wrong. It's actually a boxed lunch. What? I've been selling knives this whole time.
Angel, you've killed hundreds of people.
Oh no! What have I done?
She's a knife dealer.
What are you buying, stranger?
What are you selling?
I'll buy it at a high price.
That was a stupid bit.
What are you selling? Pizza.
Hamburgers.
Some roast beef, a chicken, a pizza. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife.
Because I damn it, right.
After killing my father.
What's with this case?
And Robert Hammond, I got a taste for murder.
I'll belong to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people?
I like that it's an adult.
Yeah.
An adult was asking his mom. That was a good choice. That was a good choice.
Yeah.
The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Get fucking dunked on.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Again, she could use this to frame him. I feel like this isn't a crazy...
Oh.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Hell yeah.
Wait, Mr. Wright, how do you know this? Have you premeditated murder before?
Yes, Judge, yours.
Speaking from experience, when you plan a murder, don't forget the weapon.
That's no good.
This is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Remember, kids, when you want to plan a murder, don't forget the murder weapon, because that's no good.
Thanks, Sonic.
And remember, when you finish doing the deed, get out of there super fast.
No witnesses.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
City Escape plays while Sonic runs from the crime scene.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Woo!
Got places to kill, gotta go get my fill.
They'll never catch me. I'm not going back to prison. I'll never go back.
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why is she saying... Okay.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
He got me. What?
I believe the lunch after that will be Edgeworth pie.
I hate you. I almost said something so much worse.
Oh, no. And then the lunch after that will be turd soup.
Oh! Principal Big Butt.
Judge Big Butt. I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
I just murdered the premeditated theory with a gun.
I planned it ahead of time.
The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not.
That is not true.
Ah.
The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there.
Quick pause here.
Uh-huh.
A prosecutor should care if it's premeditated, because that's usually the difference between first and second degree murder.
Oh.
So, Edgeworth, you should definitely care if it's premeditated or not. That's a very large change in what what you could get convicted and sentenced to.
I was going to say, would they matter that? Would they figure that out in like this court hearing, or would they figure it out in like a later when they're deciding the sentencing?
No, because I mean it depends on what you charge them with.
God, oh yeah, duh.
Because I mean, obviously you can charge someone with 2 different kinds of murder and just hope one of them sticks.
Mm.
But like again, if let's just say, for example, he charged her with first degree and second degree murder, premeditation isn't needed for second degree. But if he wants the first degree to stick, he needs that premeditation. He needs that premeditated part to stick.
Fair.
So you would discuss that there, because again, it determines what she would have been charged with. Because again, obviously this game just says you were charged with murder, but that's not how it works. You have to get charged with a kind of murder.
Yeah.
Right.
I charge you with 90-degree murder.
With 98 degrees murder.
98 degrees.
A 90-degree murder. It was very. It was an acute murder. I fucked that delivery up. Don't give me.
You know what? We got it. We got there. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
You're a bad prosecutor. I love you anyway, but you're a bad prosecutor.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If she wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
Wait.
I believe I'd like to hear her testimony again. Your witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now?
Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
Okay, now you fucked
that's
up.
already an issue. Only one stab wound.
Now you fucked up.
Now you done fucked up. Now you fucked up.
You fucked up now.
You have fucked up
right now.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
I'm gonna go watch that video after this. I forgot about how good that is.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
Yes.
We're not going to talk about that. No. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Where's it at? Where she stabbed him multiple times?
It's the autopsy report.
One knife wound, you dumbus. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you.
What's 2 plus 3?
With my Moss surprise.
Moss surprise sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I was literally about to say, I summon Moss surprise.
In attack mode.
With
Also,
my
I know
cake
someone made this joke earlier today, but how many lunchboxes does she have? Like, how many are just discarded around this stand at this point?
She's
She's
standing
just like,
on a pile of lunchboxes.
yeah, she takes it, opens it, and just drops it on the ground next to her, and there's just a ton just littered on the ground.
She has like flies buzzing around her at all times from all the food that's going to waste.
There's a
around
mouse.
her.
There's a mouse in the courtroom.
I'm sure I'm sure like the way they did her sprite was that the lunchbox is on a separate layer, because otherwise she would easily have the most sprites of any character in the game.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
You know what they say, Edgeworth, the rolling stone gathers no moss.
The Rolling Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
No, wait, okay. I
That
was
was my point.
What?
What a hunk! He's my hero, really.
I hate you so much, Emma. I take any good thing I ever said about you back. What about my objection? No one noticed?
Well, witness. You got the crime scene set, right?
That's very good.
That's, yeah. Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. Until I killed Goodman. Oh, darn it, got me again. But now, I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast.
Wow, they said the B word.
Splattered blood from the victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Does one knife wound not cause blood splatter?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Then tell us what you saw. Tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Girlfriend?
You go, girlfriend.
Tell us your thoughts, you thought.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, that was it. That was the one thing. I literally just went to the next page. Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
Shut the fuck up, Emma.
I love how Emma slowly went from being like, "Oh, we love Emma,"
Yeah.
to like, "Fuck off, Emma."
I really do miss Maya at this point. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax to a really short wick, and a really short wick will burn longer.
Add more Maxie.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
Oh, wow. 1K Auri says in the chat, there are a total of 21 lunchbox sprites, 18 of which are actually themed, and the other 3 are closed. Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Thank you for that fact.
That's a lot of work that went into this one character.
I missed it. Okay, so red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Ghastly.
Let me just double check this photo.
Hot.
She didn't have her fucking muffler on, you idiot.
Wow, what a Dumbo.
Miss Starr. Oh, shit.
The witness is clearly not suited for detection.
Ooh.
Fucking get her, Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Edgeworth is taking no prisoners.
I love how he hopped on top of your objection to dunk on her.
Yep.
What?
He's just stealing your thunder just so she can dunk on her.
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim.
Edgeworth said, listen, I didn't forget that you made fun of my car earlier. I'm about to end your whole fucking career now.
The vengeance of Edgeworth.
Stop stealing my objections.
I'm about to commit first-degree murder on your reputation. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be! Only a true professional could be so clueless.
Wait, what?
I'm sure you'll make a good lunch lady. Have no fear.
Oh my god!
So Edgeworth has committed a murder.
Oh my god!
Yeah, she's
and
fucking
it's right
dead.
here in this courtroom.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's gone.
She did.
Oh.
Harsh words, but good.
The judge,
Fucking dunk on her.
the judge is just like, we need to get her to the hospital for those third-degree burns.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevailed.
I fucking hate you, Emma. What was my objection? Chopped liver?
But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really?
Well, now, where were we? Oh, yes, I was fucking destroying you. The witness has given us an entertaining interlude. Now back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. And try not to eat more turd soup. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect.
Sheep Shoe says, hey, Pridge, what would happen if you dunked on a witness so hard and they started crying?
That is just a job well done.
You can give yourself a high five.
Pantran says, you get a promotion. Androgyny says,
that is not true. You should not try and make your witnesses cry. If
What
you
if
do
it's
happen
someone
to,
else's witness?
if you do happen to catch someone an obvious lie, then I mean, you have every right to feel proud of yourself.
If they lie, make them cry.
ah, yeah. They teach you that in school?
Oh, not with those words.
No.
Tell us about that.
Very well.
Yeah, the change in the sprites there is very good.
I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
Wait, again, Phoenix said that in his
can read
mind.
your mind.
Yeah, what the fuck, Emma?
Exactly.
Scientifically speaking, I'm psychic. The part where your sister stabbed the victim, dummy. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
You've arrested me. Oh no. By the way, have you seen my muffler?
It's super cute.
My neck is getting cold. Could you go fetch my muffler for me?
It's red, and in this quarter dull lighting, it sometimes looks like a really ghastly, bloody scene. You know, my red muffler?
The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
Hedgehog Sonic says, fucking Sayaka Mizono open this bitch.
like the Danganronpa reference.
Mm-hmm.
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra.
Which is a kind of snake.
Yeah, what?
I really want her to just go like,
Angel, is this like when you see a pumpkin full of seeds? Like, what are her phrases? Like, who? What were they
That's
going
me.
for?
Angel Starr.
That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra
Thank
is
you,
a
Phoenix.
snake.
Thank you.
Damn, Phoenix is on top of it in
Yeah,
this case.
he's on fire right now.
Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
By a snake or a cobra?
Yeah. No thanks.
Note to self: Attorney Wright gets bitten by snake.
Emma, what the?
How many useless sentences are in that fucking notepad, Emma? You wrote things like, the judge hesitated before responding. To what, though? It's not going to help you. You're going to be reading this
knows.
like a week from now and be like, what the fuck did I write in this thing? These are completely random, unconnected thoughts I had.
Emma, scientifically speaking, you're an idiot. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
Oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr!
What the fuck?
Is she a cougar?
Hey.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Wait, how old is Lana, really quick?
She's like the same age as you, I think.
Chief
No, 'cause-
prosecutor.
No,
Or she,
No,
she's
no,
the same
she-
age.
Let me
she was
see.
3 years older than
Oh, so she's
That's
like
right.
27.
Maya, who...
Oops.
Oh yeah, you can't check that right now.
That's fucking annoying. Okay. Ran the petition to the side. Caught her, arrested her, explained her rights. Arrested her, she mentioned the muffler.
Well, here's the first thing. How the heck did she catch her? Because she was on the other side of the gate.
That's actually a good point. Quickly caught her. Okay. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? I know the answer to this question.
As I just said. I was only 30 feet away from her the whole
Okay,
time.
we're dunking on her again. Maybe I should press her for more details. Yes. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe, because I know you're about to say some dumb shit and I'm about to put you in the dirt. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor.
She was a
Thus-
visitor. Thus,
Fuck.
she was parked in B block. In B block.
Blah.
Rock.
So, you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up queen, lunch lady, athlete indeed.
What?
Could you simp any harder, Judge?
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence,
Yes.
so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too.
Damn.
How
She's
come-
got hops, apparently.
How come Miss Sky didn't get away? Also, Pantran says the mental image of her climbing that fence is so funny. Yeah, she wears a fucking dress and like fur coat. And
I'm
probably
convinced
heels.
She's in high heels.
Yeah. How the fuck is she climbing a fence?
Just awkwardly trying to get over this fence in a fancy outfit.
Her
Yeah.
fur coat keeps getting caught on like the top of the like top of the chains. She's like,
At
"Shit."
least one
damn
heel is slipping off.
Stupid. I'll just keep pushing. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say?
If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony.
Kind of sounds like you're making this up right now. Cheeky.
Can you remember approximately?
Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
You're stupid.
Just that one word?
So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else.
What?
Yes,
Oh.
the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone.
Her phone? You mean this cell phone?
Ask further because
By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene?
Yes, ultimately.
Why ultimately?
That's ultimately.
Yeah.
Ultimately?
Was this your ultimate? Did you push R?
My memory, it's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
it's getting eaten by bears.
What the fuck?
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
To
Yes,
the windows.
on the window.
Oh, we both
There
went
you
for
go.
it.
There you go. She tried the one on the window, then went to the wall.
To the wall. That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
I hate you, Judge. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
You couldn't have seen the phone. It was behind the partition.
Got him.
The things I do to please this rookie attorney.
Also, she dropped the phone near the car.
Okay.
To show that the phone was
She-
behind a partition that she couldn't have seen.
Yeah, let's try that. I'm guarantee you the game is like, no, that's not it, but no, that was it. Nice.
Yay!
Look at this. I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky, as if there was any doubt.
I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
Wow, Edgeworth, good objection.
This guy knows his
Wow.
stuff.
Edgeworth's so cool. He figured that out before anybody else.
God damn it, Emma.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
First off, detectives can be biased. I
I was
don't
gonna
know
say,
what her job has to
Edgeworth,
do
come
with
on.
that.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago.
Awkward. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up.
Oh, is that why that fucking sucks. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. Gotcha. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If, indeed, you were in the block, you couldn't have seen it.
What?
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. It's simps, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. That was fucking good.
Ah,
That's quite a claim, Mr. Rice. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
I mean,
What?
probably everything.
Yeah. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... Oh. Ah. I don't think it could be where she saw it. Because the only way she couldn't have seen.
Well, unless the point is going to be that she wasn't in B block.
But if she was in A block, my gut instinct would she would be up in the detective or the, what was it called, the cafe?
The
The
security
security cafe.
But then she couldn't see the car.
And maybe that's
Yeah,
the point.
so she would be lying about all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she
maybe
did
that's
get the
the point.
picture. But she did get the picture from that
Oh,
one
that's right.
angle.
She does have a picture.
What she saw.
I mean, I think to a certain extent she's lying about all of these things.
Yeah.
It's just which one is the game.
One.
I actually think
yeah.
it might be the order of events.
Yeah, because it can't be as obvious as what she saw,
Yeah,
even though that's
whatever.
exactly what we proved.
Again, she's lying in some way about all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
But just go with the order of events that starts.
Okay. She lied about the order of events. Miss Sky used that emergency phone before the murder.
I see. I hadn't thought of that.
No.
No.
Fuck. That took the wind out of her sails.
Mr. Wright? I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory.
Okay, no. Phoenix, that's not what I wanted you to say.
Why would anyone use the emergency phone before the murder?
Because there was an emergency, Emma. Huh?
Just when you think he can't sink any lower, he amazes us. I applaud you, Mr. Wright.
I saved your life.
You ordered the orange peel lunchbox, right?
What is this fucking...
I did, actually, yeah.
I guess that teaches me to not get excited before the evidence.
Ugh.
Boom, boom,
One.
boom.
One more try as the music fades back in.
I see it in your eyes. You haven't learned your lesson, have you?
God damn it.
Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Okay, yeah. I guess it has to be what she saw, right? Because it can't be where she saw it. Surely.
I mean, it could be, is the thing.
It's weird because it's like the only thing that contradicts that is that she has a photo of Lana. I mean, you don't see Goodman in the shot
Anywhere,
so-
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah, so
do try where she saw it.
Okay. She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Case closed. Done. Go home.
Sorry about your sister, Emma.
Everybody at Chili's? It would be pointless for her to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see. I guess I should always tell the truth. Good lesson, Mr. Wright.
The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. In other words, Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Before you tell me that I'm committing perjury, let me do it.
She like sneezed a little bit.
That's,
The gut reaction, the laugh for that was very good.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed the crime was here.
So for her to have seen everything, she would have needed to be like between the two cars.
What do you mean?
Like if she was well, are we supposed to click the security room here? Is that like what we're going for? Is the only like?
I think so.
Yeah. Again, how the fuck did she get that picture from that angle?
She set up a camera beforehand? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing. Okay. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room? It's actually a cafe. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second level, so you can see the entire lot.
Oh, you can see over the wall from there.
Oh,
Okay.
that's true.
Duh.
Okay, we were overthinking things.
Hmm.
Yep.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in a block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr?
How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned.
You almost might call it a turnabout.
Hey! Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr.
Boo! Order! Order! Witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails.
The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright? Doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make sense.
Emma, sometimes people lie. I don't know what the fucking... Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
That's actually
Except the picture, though.
Yeah.
She would not be.
Exactly.
She would not be able to bring out that picture then.
Yeah.
This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. It was sitting
It's
down.
sitting. What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Is that the first time in this game they've said the word perjury?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Oh, shit, it's me. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and she said she saw it from the block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would it change? Difference in lighting.
I mean, it's the angle to view the crime.
Yeah.
It's seeing the back. It's seeing the back of someone doing something to seeing their face.
Right. Why?
And again, the picture showing the face is the huge thing here.
Mm-hmm. Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean?
No, the angel at which... No, that was nothing. That was
Angle?
a bad joke.
Angel? You did it.
Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime.
And this is important. Why?
God damn it.
That's wrong.
Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
Are they ever
Yeah.
going to acknowledge the fact that the picture doesn't make sense with her angle?
Once again, I think I'm more right than whatever the game's going to claim here.
So what do we want to say for this vital difference? What would change?
Once again, we're right, but the game wants us to choose a less possible answer.
I guess it's got to be distance.
Yeah, I mean, because she
Because
wouldn't,
she wouldn't be able to get there.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to get down from the station to apprehend her in time.
Yeah. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans, and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, I jumped out of the window.
Well, witness, you
Yes?
ordered the squid wheels, right?
Motherfucker. The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
She's just giving you calamari.
Yeah, I would eat that in a heartbeat.
That's great. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
That sounds good.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend. Boo, Judge. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
I was going to say, I feel like that would actually be a much shorter of a distance than her jumping a 9-foot fence.
Here's how she took the picture.
Here's the problem. She had to swing all the way around to get the photo over here.
That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in the block. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
It's a long-ass fucking time.
5 minutes? Were you crawling? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
I mean, how
You
much
have
is
a
your
point.
flight?
And
much
the
is
spork is a wonderful invention.
Okay.
Oh, Judge, you're literally the worst.
Shit.
Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely.
Stop
Was I a good
bribing the
boy?
judge.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
The judge is going to eat too much caviar and get sleepy.
Raise an objection. Too much caviar is bad for you.
That's true. Raise an objection. We gotta. Everyone knows he's been having cholesterol problems.
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente.
Come on! What are you
Judge.
doing, Judge? You can make it a pasta in that amount of time.
You could have made it a fettuccine alfredo.
Come on. Phoenix Wright, Italian attorney.
Phoenix is like, you know what? I have started working at the wet noodle in my spare time. That's what I've been doing
I
for
know
these last 2
exactly
months.
how long it takes to cook pasta.
Fettuccine with a bolognese sauce.
Throw a little bit of prosciutto on there.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie.
What? No thanks. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
And there we have it. The judge has killed someone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time.
The judge looks at his hands and he's like, "What have I done?"
It's all coming back to me. My killer
me
instincts
away.
have kicked in.
It was me. I killed Bruce Goodman. Damn it, right.
No, he's remembering his days as a youth, as a hitman.
Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her
Dawdled?
picture taken.
Nice dawdled.
No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable! Yeah! Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony.
Oh, thank God.
She has a grudge against the defendant, and there is a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Wait, would they just move on that quickly? It was really abrupt,
You,
right?
You ready to go on? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
What?
Like, sorta?
Is that a real phrase?
The metaphors in this case are very strange.
Yeah. That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned
Damn.
and has taken a lozenge. And with that, court is adjourned.
Weehaw. Oh no.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, it's her. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right?
That's the one she tried to foist off on me.
I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
That's not what you said last night, you son of a bitch.
Oh, shit. I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
What the?
Woo! A triple decker!
Stop bribing the judge.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
All right, this judge is officially being suspended. This will be the fastest disciplinary hearing you literally ever see. So you dismiss the witness, they give you an item of monetary value in food, and then you let them continue. Yes. Okay, you're suspended. There you go.
But it
That
was
easy.
really yummy. Does that help?
No.
No.
Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed.
What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Sheep Shoop says the judge is going to horny and hungry jail.
Hey.
Hungry jail. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
God fucking damn it.
2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other was the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's blood. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
How the fuck did Edgeworth not have this evidence?
Because she kept it. She hid it.
But how would she be able to run the
What?
forensics on it?
Yeah, I was gonna say
That
that
was-
she wouldn't be able to do forensics on it.
I guess her other boyfriend works in the forensics department.
That's
Yeah, probably. Boyfriend 7.
What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Also, Lunchland is the most shit name I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's
For
pretty
any
bad.
business, yeah.
It's absolute ass. It's nothing.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? For the second time? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed?
If she says it.
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
God fucking damn it. They got us.
In any
Yeah,
case, Your Honor,
obviously-
I can't accept this as evidence. What?
you should know the 2 rules of evidence law, Miss Starr.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department.
No, wait, did they already ignored this rule once in this case already?
Uh-huh. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence. At least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so.
It seems so! I don't fucking know. It's not like I'm a lawyer or anything.
Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective.
So that means I get
No,
a
I
free pass.
used to be in the police, so technically,
No.
as I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department.
That's not how that fucking works, right?
As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today.
Oh shit, she just updated the autopsy report on
She
Edgeworth.
did. Oh, fuck. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. No. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Yo, Emma, I don't fucking know. It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. That's great. That's very good.
You could at least study some evidence law. Really?
Emma, I didn't study any law.
Yeah.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law.
What's the second
By the way,
one?
guys, there are much more than 2 rules of evidence law.
Okay.
There's a whole
Well.
book called The Federal Rules of Evidence. It has several dozen rules in it. So
Oh god.
Yeah, those other ones are boring.
They're more
We
of
just like to-
guidelines.
Evidence law is more of guideline. It seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't talk about the second rule. apparently.
No.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Like, I know we're all thinking it, but introducing that rule now literally throws out half of the things that Phoenix has just suddenly brought up in the middle of.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, it completely destroys most of his cases.
It
where
invalidates.
he steals things
entire
from the crime
rest of
scene
the
and then
game.
brings them up. Oh, yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes. I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Victim shoe. Did I not bring this up? No, you terrible person. Two types of blood. One was, of course, the victim's. The other was the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What's the shoe say? Oh, we can
look at that
We can
shoe.
flip the shoe. Okay, examine.
This blood, it's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
Poor sis.
Okay.
Look at the underside of that shoe.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
blood suede shoes.
Ah, there's blood here too.
On the sole of the shoe? It's got to be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood.
All this blood. It's horrible.
This blood might be an important clue. You fucking think, Phoenix?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
Okay,
he was,
What's Goodman's shoe size? What can we see in here? No. Okay.
because yeah, if he was stabbed and then like put into the car,
yeah, I'm trying
how
to think
would
of.
he
I'm
be
trying to think
stepping
of
in
when.
blood?
I'm trying to think of when there would be enough blood splatter on the enough dripping blood on the ground for him to have stepped in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he stepped in blood, so that's
Crime scene. Matter of the victim's shoe. 2 types of blood. The victim's.
I guess press which one is which because maybe they already know that. I'm sure they know that the blood on the bottom is there.
Yeah. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the victim without with a blood test.
You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie.
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes in 4 types.
Oh my god, you freaking idiot.
I thought he was gonna say blood comes out of your veins. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was performed in cold blood.
In
What?
cold blood?
What are you
Because
talking
blood's
about, Phoenix?
warm. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Nah, you hate it when the judge is smarter than Phoenix.
Actually, if you combine all the various blood tests, there are millions of types. It's practically impossible to narrow a blood sample down to one person. Or so I hear.
Is that true? Millions of types.
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman.
I was afraid he was going to say that.
What about the other blood?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
blood
mean, even the one before this, you could press too.
So you brought it to the forensic department?
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved.
Yeah, Angel, you fucking do, don't you?
Yeah, the lawyers need to get it approved, not a witness.
To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert.
Yeah, you give them 3 box lunches too?
And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Makes sense. After all, a man was stabbed here.
And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman?
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe.
You were saying the one before this, too?
Yeah.
And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime.
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So, like an ill-trained pooch who snuck off with a shoe.
Edgeworth, you can call her a
Damn.
bitch. It's okay.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon, if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunch boxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. What is this line?
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of a crime.
Yeah, you know.
That's a crime.
Yeah.
And you committed perjury.
Now, whatever. Tell us what you did next.
Okay, we press these 2. The shoe proves it. It's got to be something here. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
Ew.
Some like it hot, Mr. Wright.
Great movie.
Some like your client. She isn't enough hot water to make a whole batch of turd soup.
Thank you. I was like, here comes the turd soup joke.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe?
A problem? I mean, it's kind of ugly.
There's a
There's a
problem
problem.
here.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction.
That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie.
And you still a bitch.
I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
The
God.
blood on the bottom of it.
I hope that works. I think it did. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Okay, that's a very...
Okay, so stealing evidence, perjury, and threatening me.
Oh my god.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife.
Edgeworth, what are you talking about?
What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe?
No. What the fuck do they want me to present here? Crime photo?
No blood on the ground.
Oh, look at there's no blood on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
there's no blood on the ground for him to step in.
The problem lies in the footprint.
Oh yeah, there's also there's no like.
Yeah,
Good point.
the footprint.
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
Fuck yeah. If there were bloody prints, they would have been found. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Boo! Order! 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 Well, witness? What? Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh,
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think!
y'all. Hey, I don't know why it's not there.
I'm not a lawyer.
I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
Wait. Does Edgeworth not have a hold it voice line?
At this point, he does not.
Oh,
He
that's
gets
odd.
he gets a hold it for Ace Attorney investigations.
Interesting.
He gets a hold it. I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. Hi, it's me, Angel from the past. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, that one. A leopard woman.
We didn't need this last sentence.
All right, back to the future. Bye. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean? Well, it's 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen.
Water, how does it work? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason.
The really real reason?
Yes. Really, really reason. Aha! You don't mean. Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone.
Just say it already.
She knocked it over for a very good reason for
God.
knocking over oil drums filled with water. The reason for knocking over such an oil drum filled with
Was it
water, to the
10:30?
brim, I might add. Was to erase the bloodstains found at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, we gotta end it.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tied her quite clearly to the murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence.
That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him?
So my sister's blood on the shoe, that's when it happened?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Thank God.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime. He's just giving up. And she tried to conceal it.
But...
This first witness is going on way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor?
Very well.
But Angel Starr is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
And I think that's what we're going to call it for this week's episode.
Oh, shit. What a cliffhanger.
Only because we have been running for three hours now, and we do have to check out all of the amazing art that y'all drew. The chat's really mad at me for that. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, half of you know what happens. You can't be mad at me for this. Yeah, strawberries and the fucking...
No, nice.
Yes.
Want some turds.
Want some turd soup, asshole?
That's very good. Nerd named loser, 420 Blaze it for Daryl. 2021 RIP Blaze. Oh, L Woods, we're really in it now. That's so good.
Oh, hell yeah. Pot smokers for Peter.
We got Don
Big
Big Butt
Butt
Winter.
Big Butt Winner.
We got Principal
Look at that
Don
big
Big Butt Winter.
Look
Oh,
at that big butt he's got.
Daryl's so fucking cool.
Clearly across the street.
He's
Hold
got-
up his pot smokers for Peter's side.
He's got
Look how
diplomatic immunity.
Look how mad Big Butt is.
Oh, God.
Still peeved at Daryl.
Oh, shit. Blue. I forgot we asked about this.
We got Edgeworth in the
Yeah,
draft.
he's beautiful.
So beautiful.
He's glowing. Oh, Lord.
Only his father could see him.
Oh, no. You can't walk him down the aisle.
In the DL6 incident.
What is this blue? Hey, Miles. Hey, Miles, you ever think about how... What does that say? Sand is called sand because it's...
Hey, Miles, you ever think about how
Oh.
sand is called sand because it's between sea and land?
Yep.
Phoenix Wright, it's 3 in the morning. Go to sleep.
That was very much a real conversation I bet they have.
We have
More
we have
Edgeworth in a dress.
Another Edgeworth in a dress from
That kind of artist. How about
That
this
kind
one's
of
my
artist.
favorite so far. Nick will faint when he sees you. Who takes
Aw.
Edgeworth shopping for his dress, do you think?
Well, Maya's there according to that
Oh.
kind of artist.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the second picture.
Oh
That's
my
excellent.
god. Someone just posted Angel trying to get over the fence.
Fuck.
That's so good.
A sofa. It's so good.
Yeah.
I know I've asked this before. Is it a sofa or a sofa? Because it's spelled a sofa.
It's a sofa.
It's probably a sofa.
It's a sofa.
It's so good.
God, she's
In her heels trying to climb a 9-foot fence.
God.
damn. That's freaking hilarious. That's so good. Oh
Aw.
shit. Oh, look at the little Larry.
The stinky man himself. That's really good, Pantran. Oh,
yeah, we got.
Dang. The
Now that's a
umbrella.
steamy one.
The umbrella is very good.
Under his umbrella. Ella, Ella.
Oh, Clumsily Jojo did some stuff. He posted an
Let's see
Instagram
here.
link.
Oh, snap.
Okay. Okay, boo.
We got an okay boomer.
God damn it. Okay. That's really good.
That's amazing.
Okay. Find your own man, you gremlin.
What the hell are you doing, right?
I went to law school for him, so back off. Oh my god, yes! I love this fucking...
How does that go again?
It's just like, he's just yelling. Are you even listening to me, Marshall?
Poor Marshall. Not a single thought is behind those eyes.
You know, they shoot you for that in Texas.
Yeah.
Also, Jojo finally animated finally sketched our someone falling for Phoenix's crafty ploys.
Oh shit.
I was busy murdering someone. Damn it, Phoenix. Got me again.
Oh my god. Jojo, there's so many.
I know. They're so good, too.
I've never even been to Texas.
I love this tea. Just like I love you, Phoenix. Damn it, Phoenix. You caught me.
You've never even been to Texas.
Please help me.
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
They're all so cute. Oh my god.
They don't know the ballistic markings or fingerprints of a gun. They're quite accurate. Oh my gatos. Wow.
Damn.
Pantran, that's so good.
Yeah.
Mitt Romney as Blanco Nino.
Yeah, I mean that's perfect.
That's so scary.
It's spot the fuck on. JoJo.
All right, I think the last thing everybody wants this horny thing read.
Yeah,
This is the last thing we'll do.
It's pretty good.
We'll do this one.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I spotted a horny. Objection! You're pointing the gun at me. It's nothing personal, sir.
That was really good.
Nothing personal, kid.
That is going to do it for one more episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer. Again, no, you can catch the show live on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But if not, no worries. The edited versions go up the very following Monday and Tuesday. But thank you again so much for joining us. I know this is a longer ride. Oh boy, I assumed we were going to be done with this case much sooner, but
And we're not even done with the first witness.
Nope, sure aren't.
No, baby.
But hey, that's what we in the business call content. So until next time,
You're gonna lap it up and like it.
You're gonna like it. Once again, thank you so much to everybody who has done the fan art for us. You all are amazing. But until next time, I plead the fifth.
Bye, everybody.